Good afternoon, folks. You're very welcome to Páirc Uí Rinn here in Cork. It is round 4 of the Centra National Camogie League. It is Cork taking on Tipperary. Gary Toohey bringing you to action here this afternoon in what is going to be a massive game for both counties here today. And we're going to start there with the Cork team, and they do go as named on the match programme. So in goals, number 1 is Amy Lee. Full back line is 2, Maeve Murphy, 3, Libby Coppinger, and 4 in captain, Maeve Cahalan. Half back line is 5, Rachel Harty, 6, Laura Hayes, and 7, Ava Fitzgerald. Lorna Parker is 8, Millie Condon, and she's joined by number 9, Izzy O'Regan. Half forward line is 10, Emma Murphy, 11, Orla Crimmon, and 12, Niamh McNabola. And the full forward line for Cork this afternoon is 13, Hayley Ryan, 14, Orla Cahalan, and 15, Sorka McCartan. So that's your starting 15 for the Rebel County. They are managed by Jor Manley here this afternoon. They're warming up to our left hand side, moving over now to Tipperary. They start with number 1 in goals, Laura Linan. Full back line is 2, Isabel O'Donnell, 3, Mairead Evison, and 4, Emer Lukeman. Half back line is 5, Mary Burke, 6, Caoimhe McCarthy, and 7, Celine Guinan. Lorna Parker is 8, Karen Kennedy, and she's joined by number 9, Caoimhe Maher. Half forward line is 10, Aoife Dwyer, 11, Emer McGrath, and 12, Clodagh McIntyre. And the full forward line for the Premier County this afternoon is 13, Caoimhe Stakelum, 14, Roisin Howard, and 15, Niamh Tracy. That's your starting 15 for Tipperary with the new manager James Heffern on board. Both these teams coming in after losing 2 games already in the Centra National Camogie League. Tipperary in round 1, they beat Antrim on a scoreline of 219 to 9 points. And then they lost round 2, 10 points to 15 to Kilkenny. And round 3 just gone, they lost by 12 points to 113 to Galway. Cork, same record, but in round 1 they lost to Waterford by 6 points, 112 to 9. And we've obviously seen what Waterford have done so far, 3 from 3. And they've got their place booked all was certain in the National League final. In round 2 they lost to Antrim, surprisingly enough, 111 to 210. But then in round 3 they picked up their first points of this year's National Camogie League on a scoreline of 115 to 9 points over Kilkenny. And we're going to pause for a Raw Naveen here now in a couple of seconds ahead of round 4 here in the Centra National Camogie League. And there it is, folks, our Raw Naveen ahead of round 4 in the Central National Camogie League. Our referee this afternoon is Donncha O'Callaghan. He is the man in the middle. What is, as I said, a massive game for both counties. Surprisingly enough, a defeat today for either county would be speaking relegation terms, so nobody wants to go away here today without picking up the 2 points, as we have Waterford taking on Kilkenny as well. That's also live on YouTube here this afternoon. We're here in Páirc Uí Rinn, and the Cork team just going through their last moments. Just checking the car registration. They're being called out over the tenant. It's not my car, so we'll be okay, as we will about to get underway here in Páirc Uí Rinn. An absolutely perfect day for Camogie. Sun is shining here on the banks of the Lee, and again we are really looking forward to this game. 2 counties who've met each other so many times over the last few years in League, Munster and All-Ireland Championship. And there won't be any love lost here this afternoon. Again, Donncha just making sure everyone is in correct positions. I said in round 3 Cork did beat Kilkenny 115 to 9 points. Tip lost to Galway. So Cork coming in with a small bit of momentum, but time will tell here in Páirc Uí Rinn as we're about to get underway for round 4 of the Centra National Camogie League. And the ball is thrown in, and straight away it's Karen Kennedy. Karen the powerhouse there, Lorna Parker for Tipperary. She's motoring on here straight away. She has a strike on her left hand side. It's going to drop short inside. Can it be kept in? It's just going to tail two to the left and wide. But again, that is Karen Kennedy showing what she does best, powering through the centre. But it is the first wide of the afternoon. And it goes to Tipperary. It's a puck out now from Amy Lee. Amy, she goes short. Good find over there on the far side, right in front of the Cork dugout. Trying to find the centre there to Laura Hayes, but just went through Laura's arms. As Rachel Harty there battling away, as to is Millie Condon. Just slapping off here for a moment as Cork come away. It's Izzy O'Regan. Izzy. Right down the centre now into Haley. Haley Ryan out in front. That's a push in the back. A soft free to give away from a Tipperary point of view. Isabel O'Donnell, she'll have her hands full this afternoon. As they're returning Haley Ryan to the Cork team this year. And it's going to be a free, an early opportunity now for Cork to get the first score of the afternoon. And Sorka McCartan, the St. Finbarr's woman, will step up to the plate here. So Sorka, slightly wind assisted here in the first half. It is blowing from left to right here in Páirc Uí Rinn. It's a good strike by Sorka. Is it good enough? And it is. It's over the bar. The first score of the afternoon. It goes to Cork. And it is Sorka McCartan who points that ball over the bar. So the puck out now from Laura Linan. Who's she trying to find over there? She's trying to find Aoife Dwyer, the Thurles Arce's woman. The ball just there on the 65. And his tip trying to burst her way through. But plenty of Cork bodies there. And looks like one late change here on the Cork team. Number 26 is starting for Cork. And that's Ava McAuliffe. As Tip here now charging her way through the centre. Lovely play by Tip. And his Cueva Stakelum. Can she get the strike off on her left hand side? It's a lovely sweet strike from the Thurles Arce woman, and Tip respond with their first score this afternoon. It is that promising youngster from Thurles Arce Club with her first score of this game. So teams are level, 1 point apiece. And we are 2.5 minutes gone here in Páirc Uí Rinn. So again, Amy Lee will restart us. So Amy gets a good connection on that. Drives that down to the far 45. Is going to fall in behind to Haley Ryan. Haley does really well. Pops it over again now to Saoirse McCarthy. Saoirse has a strike on her left hand side. And Saoirse, you've got the distance, so you haven't got the accuracy. That will go to the left and wide. So a second wide for Cork, but good play again from the Rebels. As there is 2 changes that we can see here from the Cork team. Saoirse McCarthy, 20, is starting along with Ava McAuliffe. As Tip trying to work that inside. Lovely hands. Brilliantly taken by Emer McGrath. The returning Emer McGrath to this Tipperary team this year after being ruled out last year with injury. Strike comes in there from Isabel O'Donnell. It's a dangerous one inside, and Amy Lee did it really well to come off her line, but this ball isn't gone just yet. It is Cueva Stakelum. Can she get the strike off? And it goes in to the left and wide, and surprisingly enough, it is a wide for Cueva and Tipperary as a short one is taken. Roisin Howard trying to make herself a nuisance there. Help is coming in from Niamh Tracy. Niamh trying to put the pressure on. Back now to Ava Fitzgerald. Again, Roisin Howard, so experienced. Clodagh McIntyre trying to break it through there, but it is Cork now working out really well. It's Millie Condon. Millie into the centre. Nearly runs into the referee. That ball goes in again now, in behind to Haley Ryan. She's been chased now by Emer Lukeman. Haley batting away. Isabel O'Donnell did really well taken by young Isabel O'Donnell. And that's 1-1 now between Isabel and Haley. That's going to be a tussle. We'll keep an eye out for this afternoon. As Tip work it out here in front of us. Clodagh McIntyre. Tip looking for free there. No free comes as Cueva McCarthy trying to hand pass it back out. The ball is right on the whitewash, as it isn't gone just yet. Now the umpire puts up the flag. It will be a sideline for Tipperary, as it will be Roisin Howard to stand over it. So Roisin from the Care Club takes a short one to Clodagh McIntyre, and that is pushed out over sideline, and this time it will be a sideline for Cork, and it will be Ava Fitzgerald, the Sarfields woman, to take it. So Ava makes a decent connection on it and was looking there for the run of Saoirse McCarthy, but it is Tip who defended really well. It's Celine Guinan. Celine back to Karen Kennedy. Karen plays it over now to Mairead Everson. Mairead drives it long. Lovely switch of play by Mairead. Looking inside now for Cueva Stakelum, but it is picked up really well by Cork. And they work it out from the 45. It is Maeve Murphy. Maeve looking for the 1-2 there with Laura Hayes. But she goes to Lorna Parker there now to Izzy O'Regan. Izzy, first touch, just let her down. She recovers really well, but she needs numbers around her now as Tip robbed that ball in the ruck. It is Aoife Dwyer. She's got the advantage. Roisin Howard now. Roisin. No advantage comes, so it will be a free for Tipperary. Just inside the 65, so their first opportunity from a dead ball this afternoon. And we'll be telling to see what kind of distance Emer McGrath, apologies, can get from here. Again, against a slight breeze here this afternoon, here in Páirc Uí Rinn. But I'd imagine some of Emer's quality, distance shouldn't be an issue. So Emer McGrath to step over this. To try to put Tip into the lead. 6 minutes gone here in Páirc Uí Rinn. A point apiece. Tight fair here so far. So Emer. She lifts and she strikes, and again it's just going to go to the left and wide, so a third wide for Tip in the opening 6 minutes. And Donnacha O'Callaghan just telling Amy, wait for his whistle. So we'll have to restart there again, and once we come into this game, Waterford top the table with 9 points, 3 wins from 3 and a plus 20 advantage as well. Kilkenny sits second with 6 points and a -3. Tipperary are on 3 points as well, so a win here this afternoon for either Tip or Cork, who are both on 3 points, would really put them in to the fray for the league final. And Donnacha just having a chat here now with 2 players. It looks to be Isabel O'Donnell from Tip and Saoirse McCartan. Just been spoken to there by Donnacha. So Saoirse, she makes a good run off the ball. She wants his puck out. It'll go right on top of her, but falls in behind. And it was picked up there by Ava McAuliffe, but really good flick out by Mary Burke. So it will be a sideline now for the Rebels, and Saoirse will step up to take it herself. And a big day for Cork here this afternoon in Páirc Uí Rinn. The footballers take on Kildare at 5 o'clock. So Cork will be looking for the double here on home patch this afternoon. That ball goes inside the 21. A good read of the play there again by Caoimhe McCarthy, and she plays out now to Karen Kennedy, who Karen is probably playing this bit deeper in this first half. And she's trying to spray that ball in behind. A lovely ball by Karen Kennedy. Just went through the paws of Aoife Dwyer. And there's going to be an injury here for one of the Tipperary players. So Donnacha O'Callaghan insisting that it is a head injury. So the Tipperary physio, Ciara Gleeson, will come on just to attend to Aoife Dwyer. So I'm sure we'll restart here now with a throw-in, as we are moving on to the 9th minute here in round 4 of the Centra National Camogie League. It's actually going to be a free for Tipperary. Looks like Donnacha had flagged for a throw-in ball initially, but it will be a free. So it will be an indirect free now. So Roisin Howard, she is looking for options. Plenty of space there in the far corner. Someone can make a run in, and a run is made there. It was by Caoimhe Maher, but Roisin Howard, she goes into the corner. Now it is Caoimhe Stakelum. Caoimhe just left that ball behind her, and Maeve Callahan, the captain, is very thankful of that one. Cork work it out here really well. Laura Hayes, 3-4 passes being made, and Tip put the pressure on, and Roisin Howard. That is Niamh Tracy. Niamh plays it back to Caoimhe Stakelum. Clodagh McIntyre now, how she loves running at the fences. She's not going to run this time. She's going to have a strike, and that goes to the left and wide. So 4 wides now for Tip in the opening 10 minutes. James Heffernan looking on there on the sideline. He'll want them to sharpen up the shooting boots. And that is a super puck up by Amy Lee. She finds Rachel Harty. Rachel has to go forward. Sprays that ball in the centre. Saoirse McCarthy trying to run onto it, but there's 3 Tipperary players there. One of them is Mary Burke, and she's just left that ball behind her. Saoirse McCarthy, hand pass off to McCartan. McCartan plays that ball inside nice and early, and that is into Orla Kremen. Orla back to Saoirse McCartan, but really good defending and recovery there by Mary Burke. Super stuff from the Drum and Inch woman. Saoirse McCartan has a sideline here now, halfway between the 45 and 21. She'll fancy herself from here. as Emma Murphy from the Glen Rovers Club just makes her way inside in the square. Saoirse, good connection, is going to go right deep inside the square and it's picked up. Cork have an opportunity of a goal and it's into the back of the net. It's a goal for Cork. It's Emma Murphy who made that run into the box, lay it on right before Saoirse McCartan took that sideline, and she puts it into the back of the net for the first goal here in Páirc Uí Rinn. So after 10 minutes it is Cork 1-1, Tipperary 1 point. It is the sideline from Saoirse McCarthy. I said she has a good cut on her, and by God does she. They went right into the square, and like any good forward worth her salt, Emma Murphy was there sniffing around. She picked it up and she put it into the back of the net, and Tip now looking for a response of their own. It's Clodagh McIntyre. Here she goes now. She puts the burners on. She's got time and space to have a shot here. She's going to cut inside. Hand pass goes in, and Tip going to respond with a goal of their own. They take the point, and that's in over the bar. Really good response by Tibber Dawn as Clodagh McIntyre does what she does best. She buried down on top of the half back line from Cork, made a load of space, and she popped it off to Aoife Dwyer, who gets her first score of the afternoon. So it's Tip 2 points, Cork 1-1. Things are after livening up here now, fairly lively in Páirc Uí Rinn. Puck out there again by Amy Lee, looking here now, picked up by the goal scorer. It is Emma Murphy, the Glen Rovers woman. She's trying to bear down on Tipperary goal again, and she wins a free. Good work there again by Emma Murphy, as a foul is given away by Caoimhe McCarthy. So Saoirse McCartan will come out to take this. But it's a tricky one for Saoirse. About 5 yards in from the sideline, 10 yards up from 45. So Saoirse, that is going to go to the right and wide. So 3 wides down for Cork after 12 minutes here in round 4 of the league. Puck out by Lornan. Really good puck out. She finds Caoimhe McCarthy. Super stuff from the Shannon Rovers woman to Knockavilla. Clodagh McIntyre just left that ball behind her. That's Caoimhe trying to lift that ball up. It looks like it got stuck in the wedge in the ground. It is going to be worked out here. Cork have numbers there. Tip get in there with Clodagh McIntyre again. Who's going to come out on top in this one? It is Saoirse McCarthy. She's got the advantage, and there's going to be no advantage coming. So there's another opportunity now for Saoirse McCartan. You'd imagine she'll fancy herself from here. She's actually going to leave it to Laura Hayes. So Laura will step up right in the halfway line. Again, distance shouldn't be an issue from here. So Laura Hayes just placing the ball as Saoirse McCarthy has to go off for a second. She took the helmet off just to readjust it, but now she has to go off and wait to come back on. So we'll follow the free here for Laura Hayes. So Laura now looking to put Cork back into the lead by 3 points. So Laura, she lifts and she strikes again. Distance not an issue. Has she got the accuracy? Has she what? That's a super score from Laura Hayes. Her first of the afternoon, and Cork regained the lead by 3 points. 1-2 to 2 points. That free won by Saoirse McCarthy. And Lorna Parker, and popped over the bar by Laura Hayes. And the St. Catherine's woman gets her first score of the afternoon. Tapped down by Emma Murphy. Breaking ball won by Izzy O'Reen. Again, Hayes drives it long into the square. Orla Cahalane takes a chance going behind. Is there going to be a second goal for Cork? Yes, it is. It's Cork on the double. It's Orla Cahalane. Took a chance in behind the Tipperary full back line. Really good delivery again from Laura Hayes, and it's Orla Cahalane with Cork's second goal of the afternoon. 2-2 to 2 points, and we're halfway through the first half here in Páirc Uí Rinn, and it's full advantage to the home team in the Centra National Camogie League. Round 4. And Tip goes short. And it is Mairead Everson bursting her way through the All-Star. Hand pass goes off now to Caoimhe McCarthy. Caoimhe intercepted from Saoirse McCartan. And again, Orla Cahalane is there. Plenty of bodies in for Cork. They're on a real crest of a wave here in the last few moments. 2 goals coming from Emma Murphy and Orla Cahalane. But Tip win the free here. And this will do him the world of good. Just settle things down a small bit. Niamh McGrath looking for that ball. As Duncan Callan just tell him to go back in behind the line. So Emer on her own 65. Cork have two sweepers there in front of the full back line, so Emer's going to have to avoid those at all costs. There's only Caoimhe Stakelum and Niamh Tracy inside, but Emer's going to fancy herself from here. So Emer, she makes a good connection. It's going to fall into the 14, into the 6-yard box. And Laura Hayes is there again. She's been exceptional in this opening quarter of the game. As Tip now trying to win possession there. They need to get a score on the board while it is a 2-score game. As Cork working their way out, do really well, and that is Maeve Murphy. Maeve flicks it over to Ava Fitzgerald. Ava now in front of the stand. Cuts back inside, plenty of options. Hand pass goes off now to Izzy O'Regan. Izzy trying to cut away from Caoimhe Maher, and she wins a free. It will be a free for Cork. Another opportunity now for Laura Hayes to get this down into the danger zone on her own 45. She goes short. Looking there for Emma Murphy, and if that's her going through, the legs there of Celine Guinan. So Murphy, she's an option there in front for her. She should have flicked it off there to Ava McAuliffe. She was in loads of space, but Karen Kennedy got back in plenty of time. So it will be a sideline again for Saoirse McCartan. And again, Saoirse makes a good connection with this. We all know where this is going to go. Hayley Ryan is side in the square along with Orla Cahalan. So Saoirse McCartan plays a short one. Really good thinking there by Saoirse off to Ava Fitzgerald. Back now to McCartan. She goes back to her left hand side. Recycles the ball back out to Murphy. Emma Murphy trying to have a strike there, but intercepted by Clodagh McIntyre. So it'll be a sideline again for Cork. They worked that last one really well. Well, Emma Murphy just got a slap there. I'm sure she'll be okay. As Clodagh McIntyre came in to nip that ball away. So Emma, she'll need treatment. Looks like she got a slap there on her right thigh. Can be a sore one at the best of days. So just been spoken to there by the physio from Cork. And she'll try to walk it off. I'm sure she'll be okay. As Saoirse McCartan going to line this one up now for Cork. Went short with the last one, but there's 3 bodies now inside the 21. Good cut inside. And again, a really good connection again from Saoirse, as that will go to the left and right, to 4 wides apiece for both teams. As Cork now again putting the pressure on Tip. And his Tip just under the cosh here now, a small bit. Finding it really hard to get that ball into their dangerous full forward line. Cork really on top here now, and Ava Fitzgerald, quick early ball inside again to Cahalan, out in front. Goes back to her left hand side, has a strike. How's it looking from here, Orla? It looks good, and it is over the bar. It's a 7-point lead now for Cork, and it's Orla Cahalan with 1-1 so far this afternoon. It's a 3-score lead. Nearly 20 minutes gone, 2-3 to 2 points. And again, Cork coming into this game with a +1 advantage on the score difference, so score difference could come down to deciding who finishes second in this group. That's it, obviously. If Waterford do beat Kilkenny today, that's a massive game. That's also live on the Camogie YouTube channel here as well. As Tip now win that there inside row at 65. It is Roisin Howard coming deep to win the ball. And now have Karen Kennedy. Now Karen, she got a bit of space to run into. Just need a second bite of the cherry. Early ball now inside, dangerous one. Trying to be picked up there by Niamh Tracy, but again, Cork deal with it really well, and they're really commanding that full back line at the moment. Stakelum picks that ball up, really good pick by Caoimhe, but nobody there inside. She was looking for Roisin Howard, but again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Cork bodies back there, and they're really in control there in that full back line as Maeve Murphy plays it over to Ava McAuliffe. Ava down in front of the stand on the far side, looking in there for Hayley Ryan. Hayley wasn't out first to the ball, but she gets a second bite of cherry, has a strike over her right hand side, and that's from an acute angle. And Hayley Ryan, it's a lovely score from the corner forward. It's her first of the afternoon from a really acute angle over the shoulder, no problem at all. It's 2-4 to 2 points, and it's an 8-point lead for Cork. And that's 4 to 6 forwards now have scored for them so far this afternoon. Super puck out again. Emer McGrath. Again, looking there inside. Early one goes in to Tracy. Neve. Again, leaves that ball behind her as Libby Coppinger does really well. She can't catch it again. Roisin Howard lifts that ball up. Roisin. Trying to flick it over there now to Aoife Dwyer. She's got a point already. Can she make it point number 2? Yes, she can. It's a much needed score for Tipperary. And it's the third of Sarsfield woman on the double. 21 minutes gone here in Páirc Uí Rinn. It's Cork 2-4. Tipperary 3 points. And again, Roisin Howard at the thick of things. And the Tipperary player just gone down injured there. It's Caoimhe McCarthy. Her roars of her. I don't know what happened there. She's ran into one of the Cork players, I think. As the ref just having a word there with his lines person here. I think Caoimhe did just run into one of the Cork players, trying to get set up for that puck out. She will walk it off, so we'll restart here with Amy Lee. Amy goes short to Coppinger. She drives it over here, looking in space there for McAuliffe. McAuliffe, really good take by Ava. She puts the burns on, trying to get away now from Mary Burke. She's doing really well. Oh, Ava McAuliffe, this will be a super score. She get this over the bar. Can't catch it again. Just lost balance. And the skill and the pace of her deserved a score in itself. And she has to give away a free here. Really unlucky as Tip take the quick one. Right in front here of Roisin Howard. Roisin, lovely flick off there to Aoife Dwyer. Karen Kennedy gone in there as well. 3 against 3 here now, and who'll come out on top of it, trying to lift that ball up. It is Cork and Millie Condon, but turned over now by Karen Kennedy. Karen into space, loads of space, but out in front here it is Niamh Tracy. Niamh, she got there first initially, but she needs to recycle this ball back, as Cork have plenty of bodies back there. Good play by Drummond Inchwoman. Off now to McIntyre. Clodagh. Now she's made green grass to run at. She has a strike, but she's intercepted. It's going to drop short in to Amy Lee. I think that was Emma Murphy tracking her all the way back, as Clodagh McIntyre was hoping to get her first score of the afternoon, but Emma Murphy did really well in tracking back. And Cork now start the attack here again. Oh, really good take by Saoirse McCartan. Saoirse, it deserves a score in itself, but it's going to go to the right and wide. Really good catch by Saoirse. But it's 5 wides now for Cork in this first half. 23 minutes gone. And it is a 7-point lead for the Rebels, as Tip goes short. Trying to work this out now with Maria Devison. Karen Kennedy. Karen, like a Rolls Royce when she gets going. Early ball inside. Beats the sweeper. Niamh Tracy, really good take by Niamh. Now there's runners coming off here for Tip. It's Aoife Dwyer. Clodagh McIntyre's there as well. Clodagh now trying to burst her way through, but Cork get bodies back. Clodagh still has it. It's off now to Roisin Howard, and Roisin has a strike, and it's in over the bar. It could have been a goal, but it is a point by Roisin Howard, combining there again with Clodagh McIntyre. She's set up 2 points this afternoon. So has Roisin, but she's picked off her first point. So it is Cork 2-4, Tipperary 4 points. As for the first time really this afternoon, Tip created a goal opportunity, and fair to Roisin Howard. She was turned on a swivel there. She did really well to get that ball in and over the bar, as we have a Cork player down injured. Donald Callanan, he's just telling the players he will be adding on the time for the player going down injured. So it has been an exciting first half here so far in Páirc Uí Rinn. Into the 25th minute, it is the Centra National Camogie League Round 4 clash. So much on the line here this afternoon. And you're coming into this group in Division 1A. Waterford on top on 9 points, Kilkenny second on 6, Tip third on 3, Cork on 3, Galway on 3, Antrim on 3. So the loser here today is really in a relegation fight on the last day of the league. So Amy Lee now, again, will eventually restart us. Happy to go short with the puckouts in this first half as she finds Ava Fitzgerald. Ava into the centre. Trying to burst her way through, gets a lovely 1-2. Fitzgerald now being chased by Karen Kennedy. Karen does get to her. She won't be careful here with the steps. She finds in the centre, and that is Izzy O'Regan. Izzy trying to flick it off, but it's intercepted by Isabel O'Donnell. The Brian Barew's woman sprays it over now to Aoife Dwyer. Lovely catch and turn by Aoife Dwyer. She's on her own 65, the halfway line. She's now inside Cork. Aoife Dwyer, she's still going. She has a strike, but there's nobody inside for Tipperary. Dirty bounce inside there for Amy Lee, but she did really well to recover as Cork again cleared her lines. Plenty of numbers back there for Cork, as Aoife Dwyer did so well to pick that ball up inside her own 65. But here comes Laura Hayes. Laura, she's travelling, she's motoring on here at Cork, looking for another score. Sprayed in now by Saoirse McCarthy. Lovely switch of play by Saoirse. She's trying to find Orla Cahalan here again. 1-1 in this first half for Orla. Good defended by Emer Luckman, but McCartan is there to help out. Saoirse McCartan, she got Emma Murphy outside her. She uses Hayley Ryan. Hayley, first touch, just let her down. Second time as well, as Cork turned that ball over and tipped it really well with Emer Luckman. Emer up the sideline here, but will be a sideline now for Cork, as they look for more scores before half time. Again, anybody late tune in, there is a slight breeze here in the first half. It is favouring Cork. Those 2 goals coming from Emma Murphy and Orla Cahalan. As Maeve Murphy now, Maeve goes short to Emma Murphy. Comes back inside. Celine Guinan does really well. The Shannon Rovers woman. Hand pass over now to Roisin Howard. Roisin, she's got time. She's trying to spray it over to the far side to Niamh Tracy. But again, Cork are doing so well in that half back line. Plenty of numbers back there. And Tipper just finding it really hard to get that ball inside to Niamh Tracy and Cueva Stakel. Karen Kenny now on the 45. Karen, she has a strike on her left hand side, but that's going to go to the left and wide again. So 5 wides now for Tip, 5 for Cork, and we are less than 3 minutes away to the half time whistle. Laura Hayes, been really impressed with Laura in this first half, commanding that half back line really well. Emma Murphy tapped down by Celine Guinan. Good defending again from the Shan Rovers woman. But Saoirse McCartan, Saoirse on her left hand side. She has the distance. Has she got the accuracy? No, it's to the left and wide again for Cork. But again, Saoirse so skillful, as both teams will rue these wides. Well, it is Cork with the advantage at the moment, so they won't worry too much. Tip goes short with that puck out, and Isabel O'Donnell under pressure does really well to recover. Off now to Lukeman. Emer blocked down brilliantly by Orla Cahalan, but the recovery was even better by Emer. As Tip worked up here now, it's Mairead Everson. Mairead travels on to her 65. Hand pass into the centre. It goes in by Celine Guinan. Lovely ball inside now again, looking for Niamh Tracy. She's been a lot of ball in the last few moments, but they need to get this ball back. Again, numbers there from Cork. That full back line this first half has been absolutely exceptional. There's not an inch being given to Cueva Stakelum inside. As a lovely spray ball down. Now on top of Orla Cahalan. Orla, she's going to go for the juggler, cuts back inside to her right hand side. Is it going to be 1-2 for Orla? Yes, it is. It's Orla Cahalan. 1-2 for the St. Finbarr's woman this afternoon. And Cork go back into the lead by 7 points, 2 points to 5. And we have 90 seconds to go before half time here in Páirc Uí Rinn. As Cork on the counter, really good long ball down inside to Orla. She found the space, and Cork go back into lead by 7 points. Emer McGrath goes over that puck out. Cork looking for free, no free coming, says Donegal Callahan. As McAuliffe again looking inside, quick one into Cahalan. Tip have numbers back there. And it's going to be a free out, a free given away by Orla Cahalan. So Mairead Everson will stand over it. So Mairead again looking for options, but Cork just have the shape and set up so well so far this afternoon. Mairead down the centre. Aoife Dwyer puts the paw up. It breaks into the centre there to Cueva Maher, the Burgess woman. Cueva. Karen Kennedy makes a run. Super run by Karen Kennedy, but she's trying to beat 1, 2, 3 Cork players and just took too much out of it. And again, Laura Hayes is back there, going in over our bodies. Not an inch being given away from the Cork defence so far this afternoon. So we're going to have 3 minutes of additional time here in Páirc Uí Rinn. We did have a good few injuries in that first half. So Donegal Callahan will throw this ball in. Which way is he going to go? Just tell the players to go back a couple of yards. It's right here in the arc. The arc will be in action later on as Cork senior footballers take on Kildare. It is Roisin Howard again. Roisin, she's been so good in this first half. Tip trying to flick it back inside, but no one there for Tip to win that ball. Is again Cork. Bodies back there. Karen Kennedy's there, but it is Cork bursting their way out. They have the advantage. Really good play by Millie Condon. Millie Condon coming back to help out that Cork defence, and this free will be taken by Laura Hayes. Laura, you can see what Cork are doing. They're kind of dragging that half forward line back out to the middle of the field. They're leaving loads of space inside to that full forward line. You can see that space being created here by Hayley Ryan. Again, Hayley pushing it back. And again, a soft free for Tip to give away right in the stroke of half time. And it will be Saoirse McCartan with an opportunity to get her second point of this first half and put Cork into the lead by 8 points for the first time in this game. So Saoirse, you won't be backing against her in this position, that is for sure. Player of her quality. Looking to put the Rebels 8 points up right on the stroke of half time. We've 90 seconds to go of the additional 3 minutes. Saoirse, she lifts, she strikes, and you can hear the crowd over there in the stand. They like that one. And it is a second point for Saoirse McCartan. So after 32 minutes here in Park Urin, it's Cork 2-6, Tip 4 points. Tip goes short again. Luke Maneemer, first touch just let her down. Pressure being put on now by Orla Cahalan. And Orla turns that ball over. Really good play from the full forward. She's had a super first half. Lovely spray of a ball there inside to the running of Ava McAuliffe. But coming back there for Tip is Celine Guinan. Celine does really well under pressure to pick that ball up first time. Clears her lines. Who's here for Tip? It's Clodagh McIntyre. Karen Kennedy. 2 Cork players are there, but they've run through both of them. And it's Clodagh McIntyre now. She's told, run with that ball. She plays here in front of Roisin Howard. Roisin being marked there to an inch of her life there by Maeve Murphy. Aoife Dwyer. Roisin Howard. Again, Murphy coming back in. Ava Fitzgerald are trying to pick it up. This is Sue Cork now. We're down the clock right before half time. Can't keep this in. It's not. It's going to be a sideline for Cork. And this will be the last play of the first half. 20 seconds to go. And Emma Murphy will take it to Glen Rovers zone. She got a goal in the opening 10 minutes of this game. So Emma runs through the legs of Aoife McGrath. Mary Burke there to help out. Celine Guinan again with straight on top of Laura Hayes, and the half-time whistle blows here in Páirc Uí Rinn. Half-time score is Cork 2-6, Tip 4 points. What has been a really entertaining first half. Goals coming there from Orla Callahan, St. Finbarr's woman. She's got 1-2 from play in this first half. Emma Murphy, as we said there a few moments ago, she got the first goal. Hayley Ryan's picked off a point from play, and frees coming from Saoirse McCartan and Laura Hayes. But that Cork defence is really on top in this first half. Wind assisted, but they've been really, really good, and their shape has been absolutely excellent. From a Tip point of view, Roisin Howard, she's been really busy, as too has Clodagh McIntyre. Roisin's picked off a point from play. Cueva Staken, she got a point in the opening few moments of this game, but Cork have really got her number in the last 25 minutes, and Tip will really need to get that ball into Cueva in the second half. And Aoife Dwyer has also picked off 2 points from plays. Folks, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Join us there in a few moments for the second half of the Centra National Camogie League. Half-time score is Cork 2-6, Tip 4 points. Welcome back, folks, to Park. You're in for the second half of the Centra National Camogie League Round 4 clash. It is Cork 2-6, Tipperary 4 points. That is the half-time score here. Big second half for both counties coming up. At the moment, Cork are in full advantage. They'll be picking off 3 points here as things stand. But Tip will have that wind in the second half, and they'll need to make it count. Cork certainly worth their 8-point lead at half-time. Looks like Cork are missing one player, I think, at the start of the second half. And she's coming out dressing room there now. So we're about to get underway here. Our referee again is Donica Callahan. As we are underway here now, ball thrown in. Mary Burke on middle of the field now with Karen Kennedy for the second half. I imagine we'll see Karen in a more positive position with that wind under her back in the second half. As Hayley Ryan, hand pass going over again to Laura Hayes. Laura putting the burners on here now. Really good first half by Laura. She started the second half really well, trying to cut back inside. She had a runner inside, but she couldn't get the ball over them. And Tip deal with this really well. It's Caoimhe McCarthy, Caoimhe, here in front of Aoife Dwyer. Aoife, 2 points in play in that first half. Ball taken away by Rachel Harty. Rachel, now she's dropped by Aoife Dwyer. That is Saoirse McCarthy. There's a really good first half by Saoirse. That is going to be a sideline for the blue and gold. And it's back now to Mairead Evison. Mairead cuts back inside, hand pass, trying to get back to Caoimhe McCarthy, but she's intercepted by Saoirse McCartan and Ava McAuliffe. So it's going to be a retake and sideline. The referee said, hold on a second. Wait on my whistle. So that's going to be a sideline. For Cork, we think. A bit of confusion here. So Cork will have the sideline. Oh, so it is a line ball for Tipperary, so the confusion is over. So it will be taken out by Celine Guinan, the Shannon Rovers woman. So Celine, right in front there, goes through Hayley Ryan, Aoife Dwyer, trying to pick it up. Again, ball pulled on the ground now by Rachel Harty. McCartan is there. Guinan, she's trying to pick that ball up as well. That is roll lift up, really good pick there by Millie Condon. Millie, back to McCartan. Tip, plenty of numbers back. Condon trying to burst through 1, 2, 3 challenges. Gets that ball in across the square. Trying to touch it on there was Saoirse McCarthy. She got a touch onto it, but only going to fall into the paws of Lauren Lenan. And the Shannon Rovers player on this team. Tip now with Mairead Evison. She got Karen Kennedy there in the centre for trying to use her, but she's going to go through herself. Really good play by Evison. She needs help around her. She drops the ball, leaves it behind her as Orla Cahalan tracking her all the way back. What a tussle it was between the two players in that first half. It is Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh trying to win a free there. No free, says our referee. Karen Kennedy trying to rob this ball away from Millie Condon. So he's going to throw the ball in here. It is Clodagh McIntyre. We'll be in the thick of things here. So 3 minutes gone in this second half. No scores as of yet. Roisin Howard got the flick onto it, but again, it's a red jersey. And it is an advantage for Cork. And again, that's not what Tipperary wanted. They needed a good, lively start to this second half. As Clodagh McIntyre just feeling a slap of a ball there. Looking up from a Cork point of view, Laura Hayes mishit that ball, so Clodagh's okay to continue, and we'll restart here again with Laura Hayes. So Laura goes down to the corner, trying to find McCartan. McCartan out in front, but dirty bounce just went away from her as Caoimhe McCarthy now, the Knockavilla Donashkey kick comes on. Big celebrations in Knockavilla in the last week or so as the club won the Munster Intermediate Challenge in Newport, beating on Rin from Waterford. Great to have a Knockavilla representation here on the Camogie team. It's free now to be taken by Roisin Howard. Eamon McGrath was going to come out and take it. I'd fancy Emer to have a shot from there. She would definitely have the distance, that wind on her back. That ball goes in on top of the square. Picked up now by Stakelum. It's her first real chance to run at the Cork defence. Could be a goal on here for Tip. It's Cueva Stakelum. And that's just what the doctor ordered. It's a goal for Tip. It's Cueva Stakelum. And that is now 1-1 for Cueva this afternoon. Really well taken by the Thurles Arsenal woman. And I thought Emer McGrath was going to come out and take that free. What do I know? As Roisin Howard dropped that ball long inside the 14. Like any good corner forward, again, like in that first half when Emma Murphy took a chance of going in behind, Cueva went in behind and buried into that back of the net. That's a really good start for Tip in this second half. We're back now to a 5-point game. It's 2-6 to 1-4. Tip here come with Karen Kennedy right in front of the Cork dugout. No, can Tip get another score here again? Cueva Maher trying to play it inside. Laura Hayes, again, reading the space like a book. So good there at the number 6 position. As that is played in now by Izzy O'Regan. Izzy over to Cahalan. 1-2 for Orla in that first half. Trying to shrug off the Tipperary defence. Has a strike here. It's going to be 1-3 Orla. It's not. It's going to go to the right and wide. So that's 7 wides now for Cork. 6 in the first half. As Tip had 5. That ball is tapped down by Emma Murphy. Celine Guinan. Who's she looking for down inside? It's going to be Niamh Tracy this time. Niamh is foul, and it's a really good spell for Tipperary. And it's a chance now for Emer McGrath to bring this back to a 4-point game. It's probably a slow start to that second half in the first 3 or 4 minutes, but that goal there by Cueva Stakelum might have just awoken this Tipperary attack. Found it really hard in the first half to find space inside. As Emer McGrath again going through her usual routine. So Emer, she lifts, she strikes, it's off the upright. The ball isn't gone dead just yet. It's Stakelum. Fell to the right player. Lovely ball by Cueva. It's off now to Aoife Dwyer. Aoife has a strike and just I think there was a little flick there in the end by Izzy O'Regan. Really good pressure from the number 9 as Aoife Dwyer was going for point number 3. And Cork now start to counter. They've got the advantage. No advantage will come. It will be a free now for the Rebels. And this comes at the perfect time just to settle things down as Tip have been on top there in the last few moments. As Laura Hayes again will stand over this one. So Laura, good strike. Switch of play. Right inside on top of the arc. Picked up there now by McAuliffe. Ava McAuliffe does really well. Just slips and slides. Loses her foot in a small bit. Trying to hand pass it now to Saoirse McCarthy. Good pressure from the Tipperary defence. Celine Guinan again back there helping out. She's had a really good game. Has Celine Guinan. Cueva Maher now. Cueva trying to restart here again. Trying to keep that ball away from Laura Hayes. But Laura, will she get to it? Good pressure from Niamh Tracy. And the Cork player goes in over the body, and that is Libby Coppinger. So it's another opportunity now for Emer McGrath. Nearly carbon copy of her free a few moments ago to hit off the upright. So she'll be well adjusted to hopefully striking this over the bar from a Tipperary point of view. As the scoreline remains Cork 2-6, Tip 1-4, 38 minutes gone here in Páirc Uí Rinn. It is the Centra National Camogie League Round 4 clash. And just to remind you, obviously, Waterford taking on Kilkenny. That's also live on the channel this afternoon. Waterford on home ground. Hoping to make it 4 from 4. And a win today for Waterford will book their place in the league final. Kilkenny hoping to spoil the party below in the Déise County and to join Waterford on 9 points, and they'll overtake them if they win below in Waterford today on the head-to-head rule. As Emer McGrath, she lifts, she strikes, and Emer, she doesn't make a mistake this time. That's in over the bar. It's her first score of the game. It is now Tip 1-5, Cork 2-6. That's 1-1 without reply now for Tipperary. Amy Lee. Oh, brilliant puck out by Amy Lee. That was a super run off the ball by Izzy O'Regan. She just couldn't get that ball to stick first time as Tip get bodies back there. Really good find by Amy Lee. Her puck out's been exceptional this afternoon. Cork supporters looking for a free there. Again, that is Millie Condon under pressure. Much better intensity from Tip in the second half. I'm sure James Heffron had a few choice words for his players at half time. Celine Guyan, she's gone about her business really well this afternoon. But again, Cork with that sweeper there in front of full back line. This time it's Libby Coppinger. She was there to the ball first but couldn't pick it up. And Tip have an overlap here now. It's Emer McGrath. Emer, again, hurdles getting stuck on the ground. A lot of action being played on this pitch in the last few months. I have to give her massive credit considering the weather we've had and the hurling football matches that have gone on. As Amy Lee clears here now in front of the stand. It is Emer Luckman battling away with Ava McAuliffe, and Luckman comes out on top. Really good play from the County Rossmore woman. Off now to Isabel O'Donnell. Isabel off the ball, really good feet by Aoife Dwyer. Again off now to Quiva McCarthy. Quiva cuts back inside. There's really good play by Tip. Quiva Stakelum. Quiva back to Quiva. And it's McCarthy that drives along into the square, and Amy Lee under pressure. She probably didn't see that was going to go out wide. She wasn't taking any chance, and again it's a soft free from a Cork point of view to give away right in front of the goals, and this should be fairly bread and butter for Emer McGrath and to bring it back to a 3-point game. As that's a yellow card as well for Libby Coppinger. So Libby goes into the book. As Cork are preparing two substitutions. We'll bring you confirmation of those in a few moments. Tip look like they're bringing on one or two as well. So Emer McGrath to make it a 3-point game here in Páirc Uí Rinn. And that is over the bar from Emer McGrath. Her second point this afternoon. That's now 1-2 without reply for Tipperary. And we're back to a 3-point game. It's Cork 2-6. Tip 1-6, 42 minutes gone. Amy Lee, again, goes short. This time it's Ava Fitzgerald. Really good play by Ava. She's getting away from Claudia McIntyre. Long direct ball now inside the full forward line for Cork. They've been starved of ball in this second half. Saoirse McCarthy does really well. Hand pass off to Emma Murphy. Just leaves that ball behind her. As Tip again on top, hand pass goes out to Quiva Maher. Quiva has options there inside. That option is Mary Burke. Mary has time now to survey her options. Right in the middle of the field. Long one inside. Looking for Niamh Tracy. Quiva Stakelum there as well. Cork now, they're the ones under the cosh, but yet again it's Laura Hayes coming to the fore. Laura clears her lines here in front of Saoirse McCartan. First touch lets Saoirse down. Lovely flick by Saoirse out now to Rachel Harty. But again, Tip get plenty of bodies around the ruck. As Cork are yet to score in the second half. That's of some concern around for Ger Manley. As this ball now goes inside to Ava McAuliffe. But again, Emer Luckman, solid as a rock back there. Really tidy corner back. She's done it for so many years. And Tip working out here now. It's Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh. Again, looking for Stakelum. Quiva. 2 against 1 as Libby Coppinger gets back there. Really good pressure from Quiva Stakelum. Amy Lee sends that ball out as well. Really good pressure from Quiva Stakelum. And the Tipperary supporters like that one. And there's a double substitution now for both counties. As we'll try to keep up to date here with. So it looks to be Emma Carey. Number 18, Emma Carey, replaces number 9, Quiva Maher. And Mary Burke is being replaced as well. And it looks to be number 22, Emer Heffernan. So number 22, Emer Heffernan, replaces number 5, Mary Burke. And from a Cork point of view, 2 changes have gone into the full forward line. We'll get those for you now in a couple of moments. So the free now taken from Emer McGrath, and it's in over the bar. It's a really good spell for Tipperary. It is Tip 1-7, Cork 2-6, and that is now 1-3 without reply. Puck out there again by Amy Lee. Sideline now here right in front of us. It's going to be a Cork sideline, and they'll need a score just to settle them down in this second half. Very lacklustre from a Cork point of view. And it looks to be Hayley Ryan has been taken off from Cork. Trying to see who that replacement was that came on in a minute, as Rachel Harty went to sideline. Good sideline by Rachel in front here of Saoirse McCartan. Again, Celine Guinan gets there first, but the ball is picked up now by Saoirse McCarthy. Saoirse, she has a strike from a cute angle. It's going to fall inside on top of the goals, and it's going to trickle in, is it? No, it's nearly a goal for Cork. Laura Linan, lucky enough, gets away with that one. And again, it's Emer Luckman who comes to the fore. She's had such a good second half so far for Tipperary. And that change for Cork is on the ball here straight away. It is Niamh McNabola. She came on for Hayley Ryan. Cork here now, looking for their first score of the second half. They have the advantage. Orla Cahalane leaves this ball going in behind her, being chased by Mairead Evson. And Orla, she's not too happy. She had the advantage. But it's going to be brought back for a free, and looks like Clodagh McIntyre will go into the book here for Tipperary as well. Really lively start to the second half. Halfway through the second half already. That's absolutely after flying by. As Clodagh McIntyre, the Loradora woman, picks up the first yellow card for Tipperary. So Saoirse, tricky enough now, this free. Saoirse with 2 points in that first half. And that looks good from here, Saoirse. Oh, that's a wonderful strike from Saoirse McCartan. It's Cork's first score in the second half. So after taking 16 minutes, when that puts them back into a 3-point lead. So puck out now again from Tip. Top of Cueva Stakelum. That will settle Cork down now as Orla Cremen gets onto the ball. Back to Maeve Cahalane, the captain. Good feet by Eva Fitzgerald. Eva looking for a runner here. And that runner is Saoirse McCarthy, getting help from Saoirse McCartan. McCartan, such good hands, trying to flick it off. They're in now to McAuliffe. Ava McAuliffe being chased by Celine Guinan. And McCartan will take this sideline. And we saw in the first half how deadly accurate she is with these sidelines. Cork have 2 bodies inside the 14. Short one taken to McCarthy's going to fall through to Orla Cahalane. But again, Emer Luckman, I've lost count amount of possessions she's had in the second half. She's been absolutely exceptional for Tip. This will be a free now for Mairead Evston. She's actually going to leave it to Laura Linan. So a chance for Tip now. They drive this long down deep inside the Cork half. That wind has considerably died down in the second half as well. That ball falls down there now on top of Emer Heffernan. Emer out battled there by Maeve Murphy. Murphy up the sideline, intercepted by Emma Carey. Good block there by Carey. Another Thurles Sarsfield woman. What a year they had last year. Winning the county championship. Going deep in the Munster Championship as well. As again, McCartan will stand over this one. Celine Guinan kind of sitting in front of that full back line. McCartan trying to keep it away from her. It goes down right on top of Celine Guinan. Lovely ball by Celine off now too. Emer Luckman drives it down. Cueva Stakelum. Oh, lovely bit of skill by Cueva Stakelum. This will be an unbelievable score if it goes in over the bar. That is one of the scores of this year's National League. Cueva Stakelum, unbelievable skill by the Thurles Sarsfields woman. That will be replayed back over and over again. 1-2 for Cueva this afternoon. A really good score, and it's back now to a 2-point game. It's Cork 2-7, Tip 1-8. There's plenty of rissy hurlers in Thurles, and Cueva has just proven that. Unbelievable piece of skill from Cueva. As Tip really starting to get on top here. Dominating this last 15 minutes. First 3 minutes of the second half were kind of null and void for both counties, but Tip really got going with that goal from Cueva. And they're hungry for more scores here now. Cork still lead by 2, but it's going to be a free out for the home team. As Laura Hayes was just planted on the ground. She'll take this free inside her own 45. So we approach the last 10 minutes of round 4 here in Páirc Uí Rinn. Laura goes down in front of the Cork dugout. Emma Carey tries to read it. Again, Emer Luckman trying to put the pressure on, but it's going to be a sideline. A sideline now for Cork. Good pressure from Ava McAuliffe, the Castlemarty woman. Saoirse McCarthy now will trot over to take this sideline. She goes short. Finds Orla Cremin. Orla again, first touch, just let her down as McIntyre picks this ball up. Clodagh tried to switch that play, but again, it's Laura Hayes that's there. And her hat will be in... her name will be in the hat for the player of the match at the end of this game. Sponsored by Centra. And she's after taking a hell of a wallop there as well. So Laura, I'm sure she'll be okay to continue. As that's a yellow card now for Emer McGrath. So the second Tipperary player to go into the book. It's Emer McGrath. Big hello there to Dara Ryan watching in. As Saoirse McCartan will take this free because Laura Hayes has to go off the field of play. Saoirse just around her own 45. Straight to the paw. Really good take by Niamh. Niamh has a strike. Is that going to go over the bar? It goes just to the right and wide. The second half for Cork. 8 in total. As Niamh McNabola, the Clondove woman, with her first real strike since coming on. As Tip now counter-attack here. It's Roisin Howard. Roisin pops it over to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to switch that play inside, keep it away from Hayes. It's over now in front of Stakelum. Again, hands unbelievable. Cueva Stakelum nearly bearing down on goals again, only for the last minute interception there by Maeve Cahalane. She still has it. Hand pass goes back out. It's Karen Kennedy. Cork has done a good job on Karen so far today. Emer McGrath has a strike. She hasn't scored from play yet, but you can change that now. Emer McGrath, brilliant strike from the Drum and Inch woman. It's her 4th point this afternoon, and more importantly, it's a 1-point game here in Páirc Uí Rinn. It's Cork 2-7, Tip 1-6. And that is 1-5 in this second half for Tip. Only 1 point for Cork. They've really brought the intensity in this second half. Cueva, McCarthy off to Howard. Howard to McIntyre. McIntyre looking again for Niamh Tracy. But out in front, that's Libby Coppinger. And it will be a sideline now for the blue and gold. Emer McGrath to take this sideline. 7 minutes to go. Emer just planting this ball out, trying to get a nice sweet spot. But if she makes a good connection, Tip have nobody inside the 14. They'll have to push a couple of bodies in there. So Emer, good connection. It goes right into the square on top of Niamh Tracy. And it's Maeve Murphy that picks it up. Maeve trying to burst her way out. Good pressure from Roisin Howard again. And it's Cork trying to run it out of defence. And pass off to Laura Hayes. Good hands by Laura. It's McCartan again now. Saoirse McCartan, brilliant block down by Emer McGrath. McCartan now back to Hayes. Hayes drives it long down own side. Now it's Tip to have the bodies back. And it is Emer Luckman. And just like Laura Hayes, her name is going to be in the hat for your central man of the match, or central player of the match. As Mairead Everson trying to burst her way out, Orla Callan piling the pressure on. Celine Guyan, she's been exceptional this afternoon. Looking here for Aoife Dwyer. Really good take by Rachel Harty. Rachel finds Orla Cahalan. Orla trying to cut inside of Mairead Everson. She's pulled to the ground, and that's going to be a free in for Cork. And this will really relieve the pressure here now for a Cork team under the cosh in the second half, as Saoirse McCartan has an opportunity to put Cork back 2 points in the lead. 5 minutes of normal time to go. With Orla Cahalan. We'll get some treatment here now as well. So Saoirse McCartan to stand over this free. She's got 3 points already in this game. All from dead balls. She goes short to Cahalan. And the referee didn't blow the whistle. And McCartan will have to come back and take this one again. So Saoirse McCartan to put Cork back 2 points into the lead. And we're down to home straight here in Páirc Uí Rinn. It is the Centra National Camogie League Round 4. So much on the line here this afternoon. Saoirse has a strike and it's in and over the bar. Saoirse McCartan with her 4th point this afternoon. It's Cork 2-8, Tip 1-9. And Tip are making a third substitution here. Let me see who's going off. The referee has his hand up. And it looks to be Aoife Dwyer that's going off, the third Sarsfield woman. So Aoife Dwyer, 2 points in the game for Aoife. She's done her job this afternoon. I'll get confirmation that Tip's up there now in a couple of moments. Clodagh McIntyre. Really good take by the Laura woman. Trying to switch it in. Brilliant block down by Cork. Again, Laura Hayes is in there, as too is Niamh McNabola. And it is number 21 for Tip. It is Jean Kelly. So Jean, the Aerogan Carty woman, on for the last few moments of this game. And Emer McGrath will stand over this sideline now for Tip. Again, need to push bodies inside. Laura Hayes is sitting there on her own. Keep that ball away from her. She does just that. A lovely switch of play over to Jean Kelly. Brilliant defending by Cork. They're trying to burst their way out, and it is Coppinger yet again. Jean Kelly, really good take by Jean Kelly. You're just on the field of play, and it goes to the left and wide. And would you believe that's Tip's first wide in the second half? 6 in total. So this goes to show their shooting efficiency in the second half has been through the roof. As Cork find space. And that is again Ava Fitzgerald, a Sarsfield woman. Ava driving along up there on top of Isabel Sheehan. Emma Carey did really well. Now over to Jean Kelly. Jean trying to find space, and she had the space there to get away from Libby Coppinger, but just couldn't get the ball up first or second time. As Niamh Tracy is there trying to roll it up, but again it's Cork that bursts away over, and that's Rachel Harty, and they win the free. Oh, that's a big moment in this game as we approach 2 minutes of normal time to go, and Cork I'm sure will take their time in this one, and why not? Try wear down that clock as Laura Hayes again will stand over this one. So Laura again signal to her teammates to make a run off the ball. Really good hands by Saoirse McCarthy. Saoirse, she's going to try take on Caoimhe McCarthy. Saoirse drives it long inside on top of Orla Cahalan. Orla goes up and Mairead Everson. Really good defending again by Everson. As Cork had a body going behind her. It was Isabel Sheehan that could have got the ball to her. But it's scrappy enough here now on the 21. It's Cahalan trying to pick it up. Going to fall to Sheehan. Sheehan again just lost the ball as Emma Carey stands over and Emma has it. She has the advantage, so Tip come away with. We have 1 minute of additional time, or 1 minute of normal time to go here in Páirc Uí Rinn. Tip trying to get in behind. They're looking for a free, but again, Laura Hayes back there defending. Good pressure from Niamh Tracy. Can Tip get the ball here? They do have it. Can they recycle it out? They need a score here. And it is Niamh Tracy. She's going to go for the juggler, trying to pass it back out to Jean Kelly, who was there. But Laura Hayes, unbelievable play again from the number 6, as Cork trying to dog their way out of this one, under pressure, under the cosh, here in the National Camogie League. And it is Millie Condon. Tip now pushing bodies forward. 30 seconds to go. Karen Kennedy. Karen back out now to Emer McGrath. So Emer was going to go for the pointer. She'd plenty of time to get. It could fall in here now for Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh has a strike and just hits it. Oh, if she had got that, it could have been game over for Cork. Clodagh McIntyre got in behind. How many times has she done that for Tip down through the years? But again, super pressure from the Cork defence to not let Clodagh get the clean strike off. And this is some drama here in the final moments of the game. And the 60 minutes are up here, just waiting for confirmation of the additional time. As Cork still lead 2-8 to 1-9. And we have one more sub coming on there for Tipperary. It looks to be number 23, Niamh Cunneen, who got a goal the last day. Niamh is on for the final moments of this game. She replaces Niamh Tracy. So here we go, Emer McGrath. 2 minutes of additional time we think we have. That ball goes into the square. This is a dangerous moment for this Cork defence. Can Tip get a goal and take the spoils here this afternoon? But it is Cork, and it's Maeve Murphy that drives it out. Tip have numbers here. It's Karen Kennedy. Karen back out to Emer McGrath. Emer has a strike. Is it going to be a 1 point game, Emer? Oh, that looks good from here. Emer McGrath. What a strike again from the centre forward. That's 2 from play for her, 5 in total. And we have a 1 point game here in Páirc Uí Rinn, and we have 1 minute to go. At the moment, Cork will take away the 3 points. Amy Lee strikes it here, looking for McNabola. Isabel Sheehan is there. Primary possession is absolutely key, and Cork have it. Lovely ball inside by McNabola. Looking there for Cahalan. Putting the pressure on now. Mairead Everson. 2 serious warriors down through the years for these counties. And it is Everson still powering her way through. Drives along down now, deep inside. Jean Kelly goes up for it. Can Tip get an equalising score? Well, it's Cork to have possession. We've 10 seconds to go. It's Cork trying to burst her way out. It's McCartan. McCartan trying to find it into space, and it's Emer Lukeman will chase it down now with Orla Cahalan. Emer Lukeman. Good pressure from Orla, all on her own over there, as Lukeman finds space here now in front of Niamh Cunneen, the Silvermines woman. First touch, just left her down because it gives a chance now to Ava Fitzgerald to pick it up. Karen Kennedy trying to motor her way through. If she'd been able to pick that up first time, there was plenty of green grass in front of her. As the 2 minutes are up, can Tip get the equalising score? It's Emer McGrath. It's going in long. Has it got the accuracy? It goes to the left and wide. Is that the final opportunity for Tip in this game? The 2 minutes are up. We're 30 seconds over the additional time. It's Cork 2-8, Tip 1-10. It's Amy Lee to restart us again. Amy goes short to Coppinger. Cork again going to try to work it out. Good pressure from Jean Kelly. Brilliant block down by Roisin Howard. And Cork will have the sideline inside their own 45. And it will be Laura Hayes to take it. Laura. Right down on top of Isabel Sheehan. But again, it's Celine Guinan. Have Tip got one more opportunity to get the equalising score? It's Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh now trying to put the burners on. Emer McGrath. Hand pass goes off to Caoimhe McCarthy. Caoimhe, she gets away from Maeve Murphy. She's space inside her. Can Caoimhe McCarthy get the strike off? It's Clodagh McIntyre. She cuts inside. Could Tip get the equalising score? It's Clodagh McIntyre. And it's in and over the bar. Clodagh McIntyre with her first score this afternoon. And what a time to get it. 63.5 minutes on the clock. It's a draw game here in Páirc Uí Rinn. And the teams are level for the first time since the second minute. It's Cork 2-8, Tip 1-11. Have we an opportunity for one of these teams to pick out the winner? We don't, and that's the full-time whistle here in Páirc Uí Rinn. And the scoreline finished up Cork 2-8, Tip 1-11. What a comeback from Tipperary. 8 points down at half-time. Goal from Caoimhe Stapleton was so important in that second half as Tip started really, really well. They needed a good start at the start of the second half, and by God did that happen with Caoimhe Stapleton, who probably got the point of the National League so far as well. Eamon McGrath really stepped up to the plate for Tip. 2 from play, 3 frees, and Claudia McIntyre with that equalising score for Tipperary as the points are saved here this afternoon for Cork. Outstanding performance from Orla Callahan. 1-2 from play for the St. Finbarr's woman. What a tussle she had with Mairead Everson inside. Saoirse McCartan picked off 4 frees, and Hayley Ryan got a point from play as well. Emma Murphy got that goal for Cork early on in that first half, but they struggled so much in the second half to bring the intensity like Tip did. It was a game of 2 halves. Cork dominated the first, Tip the second, but Laura Hayes was absolutely outstanding at centre back, and she is your Centra player of the match. And we're going to go now, folks. Thanks very much for joining us here this afternoon. There will be an interview with Laura Hayes later on up on the socials. So thank you very much again for joining us this afternoon as Cork and Tip finished level on a scoreline of 2-8 to 1-11.